Today we are going to see a lesson in prose, Who Did Patrick's Homework, written by Carol Moore. This story is about a boy named Patrick. He hates homework. Come, let's find more about him. Patrick never did homework. He found it too boring. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo instead. Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it's true, sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus, but what could he do? He hated homework. Then one day he found his cat playing with a little doll. He grabbed it away from the cat. To his surprise, it wasn't a doll at all, but a man of the tiniest size. He had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a tall hat much like a witch's. Save me from the cat and I promise to grant you a wish. Only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days, and if you do a good enough job, I could even get A's. Here is the answer to all of my problems, thought Patrick. The little man's face wrinkled like a dishcloth thrown in the hamper. He kicked his legs and doubled his fists, and he grimaced and scowled. Oh, am I cursed? But I'll do it. And true to his word, that little elf began to do Patrick's homework, except there was one glitch. The elf didn't always know what to do and he needed help. Help me, I don't know this word. The little elf asked Patrick to look up the word in the dictionary and sound it out by each letter. What are times tables? We elves never need that. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions? Here, sit down beside me, you simply must guide me. The elf shrieked and shouted. He didn't understand human history. He asked Patrick to go to the library and find more books to get help from. The elf was a nag. Patrick was working harder and staying up all nights. He went to school with his eyes puffed and bleary. Finally, the last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and were full of praise. And his parents? They wondered what had happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid, cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rude, like he had developed a whole new attitude. Patrick still thought he had made that tiny man do all his homework, but it wasn't the elf at all. Patrick had done it himself. Patrick was under the impression that it was the elf doing his homework. However, in order to help the elf complete the homework, Patrick ended up doing his homework on his own. Thus, in reality, it was Patrick who did his homework.